All right, and let's find mountain pose for this morning. So grounding through the feet, yeah. Feeling the four corners of the feet, and then it's always helpful to lift and spread out the toes, adding to that firm base of support. Okay, drawing energy up through the legs and lining everything up, and palms forward so we can breathe nice and tall, inhaling and exhaling. And we're thinking about the light of the moon increasing as we head into half moon tomorrow and then continue into the waxing gibbous moon. So think about that in your own body. A little light, feed it with your breath, and then observe as it gets brighter and brighter each breath. And let's add some arms to really feed it. Inhale up, palms touch, exhale, hands to heart center. And just do that a couple more times, being conscious of where the shoulders are going. And one final time. And just hold that energy at your heart right now. Take a couple breaths. All right, let's shake things out. And we're going to get moving. So we want the feet now about a little wider than hip width distance. Bend at the knees and hips. Just waking things up here. Inhaling and exhaling. Getting ready for our cats and cows. All right, we're going to take the arms out by the side, elbows in line with the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, round into your cat. Forearms come toward each other, whether they touch or not, doesn't matter. Open into your cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And then the next time you round into your cat, just hold here. Press your palms together. Inhale, take your fingertips up toward the sky. Turn your palms out and exhale. Shake it out. All right. So we're going to do some crescent tilts here with the feet hip width distance apart. We want to make sure to keep the feet grounded, right? Because if the foot starts coming up, we don't get any length in the side. Inhale, float the arms up, interlace your fingers, point your index fingers toward the sky, and tilt to the left. Take it up and tilt to the right. So remember that we start out gentle. Let the body know what we're doing. Maybe increasing a little. If this starts to bother your shoulders, bend your elbows. If you don't even want to put your hands above your head, you can put your hands anywhere you want. All right, let's come back to center here and think about how the fingertips are interlaced and change them by one. Whoa, does that feel weird to you? Maybe. Okay, we're going to continue working from here. Inhale, lengthen. We're taking the ribs away from the hips and tilt. So if your fingers are interlaced in a different way, it brings a little more awareness to them, right? The next time you're over to the left, stay here. Now go ahead and release your arms parallel to the earth. Press away through the left fingertips. Take your right shoulder behind you. Turn your heart up toward the sky. Come back to center. Interlace your fingers. Notice what happened. Are you back to your usual, or did you go to the other way? Doesn't matter, just notice. Interlace, tilt right, release, press away with the right fingertips, left shoulder back, center, inhale, and just breathe it out. Give those shoulders a break. And shake things out. All right, we're going to go wider than hip width distance here. Soft knees, soft hips, gentle twist. Hands start on the thighs. Right arm up and back, left arm up and back. All right, we started to the right, so finish to the left, and then come back to your mountain pose. Inhale and exhale here. Okay, we're going to give the ankles a little treat now, so grab your chair. If you don't have a chair, a high table, a counter. Okay, can you guys see this? Yeah. All right, so the ankles, right, they support the whole weight of our body all day. They are quite strong. We're going to strengthen them and add a little more flexibility now. So put both hands on the back of the seat of your chair, and we're going to raise both ankles. Now think about the balls of your feet. You want the balls of your feet to stay flat, right? So sometimes when we lift, the feet want to turn out, they want to turn in. Keep the balls of your feet. Feel the big toe mound, little toe mound. Toes are wide. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. All right, now we're going to bend one leg. Okay, stay on the ball of your other foot. Lift and lower. We're just using the chair for a little stability. We're not pressing the arms into the chair and taking the work out of the ankles, right? So you have to be a little careful about that. Lift and lower, lift and lower, and switch sides. Bend your other knee, lift and lower. And one more time, lift and lower. All right, so stand to the side of your chair with one hand on the chair here, okay? And we're going to bend one knee, lift on the ankle, take the outside, whatever leg was bent, forward, down. So we're doing a slow bicycle, lifting and lowering the heel on the other leg. Also remembering the chair is just there for a little stability. It's not doing the work for us. One more circle. This is a good way to do a standing water wheel, isn't it? So that was a little bonus there, little hip opening bonus while we work on the ankle. You can either move your chair or just keep it where it is. And we're going to bend the other knee, lift, bicycle, down and up. We're going down and up with the standing leg, right? Heel up and down and rotating bicycling through on the inside leg. So the stronger and more flexible your ankles are, the more energy you have. The moon is building energy this week. We're building energy too. One more circle. Woo, release. All right. Do you want to do something with the chair for shoulders? We'll do something for shoulders when we come down. So let's go ahead and put the chair again within easy reach. I'm thinking since we'll start at the back of the mat, have it up close to the front of your mat. Okay, we're going to come to the back of the mat now. All right. Find mountain pose at the back of your mat. Make sure you have padding for your knees, or if you don't want to, we're going to do opposite arm, opposite leg balance. Remember, if you don't want to do it on your knees, well, guess what? Your chair is there for you today. You can also do it on the wall. So let's come back, mountain pose here. Inhale and exhale. Float the arms up, inhale, exhale, swan dive, bend the knees and hips. Start to walk forward into a plank. Okay, your knees can always be down for plank. Take it back into downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. All right, now we're going to bring the knees down and come to hands and knees. Take your right leg and left arm up, opposite leg, opposite arm, nothing new here. Now when you bring your hand and knee down, try and get them down at the same time. Now it's on the left leg, right arm. Bring the hand and knee down. Tuck your toes. Use those ankles as you press back and walk your hands back toward your feet. Float the arms out and up. Inhale. Yep. Palms touch. Hands come through heart center. Hands to the mat. Walk forward, plank. Down dog. Knees down, right leg, left arm. Take it down, left leg, right arm. Take it down, tuck the toes, walk the hands back from downward facing dog. Hands back toward the feet, press through the feet, float the arms out and up. We'll go one more round here. Arms up, palms touch. Hands through your heart, take it down. Plank. Down dog. Both knees gently down, right leg, left arm. Take it down, left leg, right arm. Take it down and sit off to the side. Come to seated mountain pose. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's do that little shoulder opener from here. So grab your chair. Again, you could be working at a table. And you're just going to get yourself close to the chair. Slide around until your calves are on the chair. So this is such a delightful position. You could do this anytime, but right now we're just going to use it as a nice shoulder opener. So start with two hands down by your side, and then draw your arms up and back and forward again. Up and back and forward again. You could do this with your feet on the floor. This is just a super comfortable way to focus on the shoulders and not worry about what the legs are doing, right? We're going to do this one more time. Up and back. Now take your hands up, clasp your fingers, point your index fingers up, okay? It might amuse you to note which way you clasped your fingers. Don't worry, because we're going to switch in a moment. All right, so let's take it back and up. Does this feel any different from what we were just doing? Back and up. Take it back and up, and one more back and up. Now switch your fingers by one. Here's your other clasp. We'll do this 4 times. Back and up, back and up. Take it back and up, and last time back and up, and shake everything out. All right, roll off to the side. Get that chair out of your way. Okay, and let's do some core here. All right, so we're going to focus on our legs in core because we just did a lot with the arms here. So let's take it down. Both feet to the mat. Take your right leg up, point the toes, flex that strong ankle, and slowly bring your leg down. We're going slow, slow, slow. Noticing what your core does as your foot gets closer to the mat. Bring it in, leg up, and slowly, 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 slowly down. Knee in, leg up, and slowly, slowly, slowly down. Pause and just hold, okay, where you're okay. So as you're bringing your leg down, if your spine starts to do funny things, then find a different stopping point. And then bring your right leg in, let your knees open and close. All right, here we go. Left leg up, flex, slowly, slowly, slowly down. Find your stopping point. Knee in, point up, flex, slowly, slowly, slowly down. Knee in, point up, flex, and slow, slow, slow. Come to your stopping point. Whether it's hovering, it's never with the heel on the mat, okay? That's just a resting place. All right, bring your knee in and bring your foot down, open and close a few times. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, this is just like water wheel. Yeah, see what happens when you slow it down? Now you're going to take your right leg out to where you stopped with your foot flexed. Okay, so your heel might be 2 inches off the mat, might be a little higher. Okay, and we're going to point the toe and slowly, slowly, slowly come up. Bend the knee, flex the foot, take it out, point, and slowly, slowly, slowly up. Bend the knee, flex the foot, take it out, point, slowly, slowly, slowly up. Bring it in. We'll switch right to the left leg now. Okay, so we bend the knee, flex it out, point the toe, and slowly, slowly, slowly up. Bend, flex, extend, point, up, up, up. Bend, flex, extend, point, and slow, slow, slow. And bring it in. Open and close the knees a few times. So we still got some nice work for the hip, but can you see when you alter the speed how things might change? Now we're going to do double leg. If this bothers your back, do 2 right and 2 left the way we just did it. Okay, we're going to go forward for 4 and reverse for 4. You can sit on your hands here. That helps with the spine. elevating the hips a little bit. Okay, so let's bring both legs in, point them up, flex the feet, and slowly, slowly, slowly down. Big difference here. Come to your stopping point and bring the knees in. Remember, you could be doing 2 right and 2 left if this is not good for your back. Flex your feet. Slowly, slowly, slowly down. Big difference in the core work here, right? Bring the knees in. Point up. Flex. And slowly, slowly, slowly down. This is our final one. Knees in, point up, flex, and come down to your stopping point and hover. Hover, hover, hover. And bring your knees in. Bring your feet down for a moment. Shake out those legs. We're going to go 4 times in reverse, or 2 right and 2 left. Sitting on the hands, if that helps you. And take the legs up. Wait, we're going, never mind. Bring your feet down. Flex your feet. Extend to where you stopped. Now point and slowly, slowly, slowly up. Knees in. Flex out. Point the toes and slowly, slowly, slowly up. Knees in. Flex out. Point and slowly, slowly, slowly up. One last time. Knees in. Flex out. Point and up you go. All right, hug your knees in and rock side to side. Give your spine a little break here. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, come on to seated. We're going to take the right shin parallel to the front of the mat, the left leg behind, okay? If your ankle is far from your hand, grab a strap and hold on to your ankle with the strap. Take your right ankle, this is your left ankle, take your left ankle in your left hand and move those hips forward and back. Move that left knee basically forward and back. Okay, we're focusing on the hip here, so it's fine to support yourself with your right hand. All right, now pause here. I'll turn so you can see what I'm doing. Walk your left leg back, come up and tuck your toes, lift and lower that back knee. So I'm now personally off of my right hip, and my right leg is no longer parallel, it's diagonal, because that's the position that I need to do this. All right, let's turn and take the left shin parallel, right leg back, hold on to your right ankle, and open up. Now take that right leg back, put 2 hands on the mat, come forward, tuck your back toes, lift and lower that back knee. And let's release here. Take those legs into Baddha Konasana. So you know your Baddha Konasana position here, right? Your heels could be farther away from your pelvis or closer. Hold on to your shins. Inhale. Exhale. Just fold over. We're folding long spine from the hip creases there. Take it up and wave the legs around. Okay, we're going to come to hands and knees now, do a few push-ups, 2 hips back to child's pose. So here we go. Hands and knees. Push-ups with your knees up or down. So we come into the plank first. Push up, hips toward heels. Plank, push up, hips toward heels. Go at your own pace. And after your next round of this, when you take your hips back, come into child's pose. All right, let's find our way to down dog. Press those heels toward the earth. Notice your ankles and let's walk the dog. Bend one knee and then the other. Press one heel down and hold. Press the other heel down and hold. Press both heels down and hold, and then take any journey that you like to get your feet to your hands. When you get there, hands to your thighs, shine your heart forward, half lift. Float your hands down your legs, forward fold. Press your feet into the earth, float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And release. Okay, we're going to be doing sun salutation with a low crescent lunge with the arms coming back in the low crescent lunge. So make sure your knees are prepared for that. Okay. Remember, this could be your low crescent lunge too, right? We're just trying to get a nice stretch in the psoas here. All right, so come to the top of your mat. We'll add a little bit of arm movement to the top of the sun salutation. So the feet are hip-width distance apart. Mountain pose. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, twist, open to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist, open to the left. Inhale, arms up, elbows to waist, heart shines up. Standing cobra, inhale, exhale, swan dive. Of course, your head can be high, low, anywhere in between. Bend the knees and hips, shine your heart forward, half lift, bring the hands down, lunge back with the right. Come into your lunge. Bring your right knee down, point the toes, arms back, low crescent lunge with the arms back. Really press forward with those hips. Yes. Bring the hands down, find your plank. Chaturanga. Okay, we're going to continue with the arms back and do a locust. So bring your hands by your thighs with the palms face up, your gaze toward the mat. Your feet are pointed behind you. Okay. Now we're going to start raising the palms toward the earth. Raise the heart. Keep the head in line with the spine. Locust here and release. Hands under the shoulders, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths in dog. Maybe you're thinking about your ankles, pressing your heels toward the earth here. Right leg comes up, step forward, find your low crescent lunge, drawing the arms back. Okay, bring your hands to the mat, tuck your back toes, lift your back leg, and take a big step forward. Half lift. Forward fold, press through those feet, float the arms out and up, palms touch. Hands to heart center. Inhale, fingertips up toward the sky, twist open to the left. Inhale, up, twist open to the right. Inhale, up, elbows to waist. Inhale, up, swan dive. Half lift. Forward fold. Step back with the left leg. You're lunging. Left knee down. Low crescent lunge, arms back. Now let's sweep forward. Bring the hands by the ears here. So the core is engaged. We're not collapsed onto our right thigh. And bring the arms up. Inhale. And from here, sweep your arms back. Bring the hands forward, find plank, chaturanga, and let's do a cobra here. Feels natural to do a cobra right here. Release, and let's find your way to downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths in this downward facing dog resting pose. This time the left leg comes up. Left foot steps forward. Finding low crescent, arms back. Now take it forward, engage the core, arms overhead, low crescent, arms up. And then sweep the arms back. Hands by your foot, tuck your back toes, lift that back knee and take a giant step forward. Half lift, forward fold, float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. Good, and release. All right, let's shake it out. Okay, so we have not done chair in this class in a while. So let's take the chair and have it nearby. You'll see why in a minute, and work on our chair pose. Okay, so your feet are maybe a little closer than hip width distance, maybe hip width. Find what's comfortable for you. We're sitting back. Bring the arms up to the shoulders and press through the feet to stand tall. Okay, we're coming into chair with the arms at shoulder height and press. And now come into chair. Bring your arms up by your ears and stand tall. We're going to take the chair. This is just an observation for us, okay? So stand with your feet. Let's all make sure we can reach the chair. So sit on the chair, okay? So make sure at least part of your butt is on the chair with your feet hip width distance apart. And we're going to stand up from here, arms to shoulder height. Now we're going to try and get our butt back in the chair. Sit, sit, sit. And stand up. Woo. All right, sit, sit, sit. So this might be deeper than you go normally with your chair. It might be not as deep. And stand up. Okay, sit, sit, sit. And stand up. Woo. All right. Take your chair out of your way. We're going to do one more chair and see where you go with it. Okay? Whoops, my chair is going somewhere. All right, so let's sit, 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 sit. Heart is lifted. Press through the feet. Lift up. Woo, shake it out. All right. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's give ourselves a break here and do some 5-pointed star to moon flower. Okay, so take your feet wider than mat width distance apart with the toes turned out. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale, knees out, elbows to waist. So nice, easy 5-pointed star to Moon Goddess. We're going to turn this into a sunflower. So after your next 5-pointed star, inhale, exhale, right arm in front of left, and bring it up. Exhale, left hand in front of, left arm in front of right, and bring it up. And this is our sunflower. Just continue at a pace that feels right to you. The next time your right arm is crossed in front of your left, take opposite hand to opposite elbow and just ragdoll around here. So really try and feel into the various muscles of your legs, your upper arms, your back. Let your head nod yes, no, maybe. End on a yes. Bring your hands to your hips, and we're going to come halfway up. Press through the feet, come the rest of the way up. Nice and slow so you don't get dizzy. And then find a nice way to get your feet back side by side. Inhale and exhale, breathe here. All right, so we're going to move into Warrior Two. So get yourself situated for Warrior Two. Legs super wide, starting with Warrior Two to the right. Right toes to the right, left toes in at an angle. Did your hip hike up when you did that? Level off your pelvis. Bend your right knee. It's over that strong ankle you've been working on. Yep. Arms are out from those shoulders. Gaze past your right fingertips here. Inhale and exhale. And we're just going to go into reverse warrior to warrior two. So let your left arm come down, your right arm come up, nice and gentle, and back. And just find a pace that feels good to you. If you get into reverse warrior and you want to work with it for several breaths, go ahead. If you want to work in your regular warrior two for several breaths, go ahead. And the next time you land in Warrior Two, just stay there and just assess, like, how are your feet doing? Do things feel even? Do you want to wiggle anything back into a more balanced position? Calmly gaze past your right fingertips. Now bring your hands to your heart. Turn all 10 toes forward and folding from the hip creases, come into any forward fold that feels good to you. Could be high, could be low. Your hands are on your legs somewhere. If you're way down, your hands might be on your feet. Now we definitely feel an extension in the hamstrings. Let the head hang and try and feel extension in the spine as well. Bring the hands to the hips, come halfway up from wherever you are. Press through the feet, come the rest of the way up. Let's give those legs a little break here. Bring them together and shake them out. Setting up for Warrior Two on the left. Left toes forward, right toes in at an angle. Check the position of the back hip. Bend the front knee. Arms are equally out from the shoulders, not one high and one low. Gaze past your left fingertips. with that warrior two balance here. Still low, the lower body is at peace, is still, it's strong. We go reverse to warrior two, your pace, your choice. Find yourself back in warrior two, gazing past your left fingertips. Hands to the hips, all 10 toes forward, and fold. Do whatever you want in this fold. Start to really loosen things up. Move around, release the neck. Start to come back to center and slowly, slowly, slowly come back up. Finding a nice way to get the legs back side by side. Shake it out. Okay. Scan your body from head to toe. See if anything needs further release, shaking out. See if there's anything you want to bring with you. Okay. So remember when we had the calves on the seat of the chair and we were laying down? That's a great way to do final relaxation. If you want to do that, just have your chair in position. Okay, something different to try. Okay, here we go. The feet are hip width distance apart. We're at the top of the mat. We're working our way down. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Keep your legs straight and see where you go with this. Now take a straight leg, half lift, shine your heart forward. Bend at the knees and hips, bring your fingertips down. Step back to downward facing dog. Let's see how those ankles are feeling now. So raise both heels, press them toward the earth. Raise both heels, press them toward the earth. Raise both heels, press them toward the earth. Take a breath here. And now let's go ahead and get the knees to the mat at the same time. Sit off to the side. Find seated mountain pose. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, let's go ahead and shake everything out, loosen everything up, and take a couple of soft forward folds. Inhale, float the arms up and gently melt forward. Roll your hands up your legs. Inhale. Gently melt. Roll your hands up your legs and come back to seated. Shake things out. All right, we're going to be coming down and we'll be doing a pigeon, okay? And we're going to be holding it. So let's go ahead and come down here. Inhale and exhale. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, the arms long, legs long. Exhale, draw your knees in. Let's hold on under the knees for a moment. Press the knees away and give the spine a little massage. And bring your feet down. Take your right ankle across your left thigh. Okay, we're going to be here for many breaths, so let's set it up. Make sure your right foot is flexed. Draw your legs in towards you. Notice if your right knee is headed towards your face. If it is, press it away. Okay, and then let's hold on to the right shin, keeping that knee away from the face. Draw the legs in and clasp behind your left thigh. Now we're going to notice the left knee. We want the left knee in line with the left shoulder. See how that feels for the hip. Inhale and exhale. And whether you're holding onto your hamstring or your shin, some people like the shin here, just breathe into that right hip. Let it start to release. Send your breath to that right hip. Send warming breath. Okay, we're going to hold on to the hamstring now. Left hamstring, take the left leg straight up, point, and flex the left foot. Circle the ankle one direction and the other. Now cross tightly at the thighs, hold opposite leg with the opposite hand. If that doesn't work, just hold on to your legs, the sides of your legs, and move around. All right, release, unwind, 2 feet to the mat. Let those knees gently open and close. Okay, we'll do the same thing now with the left. Left foot is flexed, left ankle across the right thigh. Draw the knees in. First thing we're going to notice is the position of the left knee. Press it away if it's headed toward your face. Now hold on to your right hamstring or shin, whichever you like, and take your right knee in line with your right shoulder. That left foot stays flexed as you breathe into your left hip. Now, hold on to your right hamstring, take your right leg up, point and flex the right foot. Circle the ankle one direction and the other. Okay, now we cross tightly at the thighs, hold on and move around. Release, unwind, 2 feet to the mat. Let those knees gently open and close. Little butterfly wings here. All right, come back to center and take a breath. We're going to take the feet mat width distance apart now. Extend the arms. So our windshield wipers are with the feet mat width distance apart. Take both knees to the right and gaze left. Come up through center. Take both knees to the left and gaze right. As usual, start out mild. Give your body a chance to talk to you and tell you how low you should go. We keep going side to side. And we're turning the gaze opposite the way the legs are going. All right, now bring everything back to center. Bring your legs close together here. Bring your arms down by your side. Lift your hips and take them 2 inches over to the right. Cross your right leg over your left leg. Take your left hand outside of your right thigh. Extend your right arm from the shoulder and twist, taking both knees over to the left, turning your gaze to the right. Decide on where your stopping point is for this. And then come back to center. Release the left hand from the leg. Bring both feet to the mat. Lift your hips and bring them back to center. Inhale and exhale. Just let the spine relax for a moment here. Now lift your hips and take them just 2 inches over to the left. Cross your left thigh over your right. Left arm is extended. Right hand outside of the left leg. And come into a twist here. So you're letting the knees come over to the right as the gaze turns to the left. And then release the left leg. Come back to center. Uncross. Lift. Recenter the hips. Stay here just with a calm spine for a moment. Inhale and exhale. And then let your knees just wave open and closed a few times. Inhale, extend both arms and both legs. Exhale, draw your knees in. Give yourself a hug and rock around on that spine. All right, now come back to center. Put your hands on your knees. Press the knees away. We're making tiny circles. Knees right, knees in, knees left, press away. Circle. Hold your knees in and extend out to the left, in and to the right. So reversing those circles or going the other way. All right, come back to center, hands down, feet down. Start to scan your body from head to toe. See if any kind of final movements, realignments are being called for in your body. And find your final relaxation position for today. Okay, when you get there, take a nice inhale through the nose. And a nice slow exhale, letting your body melt onto the earth. Coming into final relaxation. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And on your next inhale, stretch everything long. Exhaling, draw your knees in. Give yourself a hug. Find your way over to a side. And back up to a nice, easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.